It's our first guest. They've actually only been singing together for a few years, but in that short time, they've played for U.S. President Obama, Bill Clinton, Oprah, and the Queen. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, Oprah and the Queen are the same person. No, hard to believe. Hard to believe. There's actually a couple of them. It probably helps that they sound like this, though. Tenors! Remy, Victor, Fraser, Clifton! Good to see you, man. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Welcome. Hello, boys! Yeah. How are you?
Awesome,
Get you guys all dressed up. That's why I put a jacket on today, right?
It's funny because we brought all our leathers. We're like, we're gonna dress down for George.
Dude.
And then you came out with a jacket.
Dude,
it's like, okay.
I only wear leathers on Fridays at 2 in the morning. And it's a different night.
Whips and chains.
Well, hey, you said it, not me. Your album is called Lead With Your Heart. That is terrible advice. Yeah. To anybody out there. Why did you go that way?
That's funny. Well, you know, it's part of our mantra since the day we started, and we've always been, you know, trying to inspire. And in this business, as you know, there's so many people pulling you in every which way and directions. And a great quote from Stan Rogers was, you know, there's lion bastards smiling at you everywhere you go. So you need something to ground you. And we've always been looking inwards because, you know, we own the company and what have you. So a lot of our music and what we do comes from us. And when the song came to us, it just made sense. Lead with your heart, you know, be yourself.
How do you differentiate between the other tenors out there? Because it's one thing to be, there's a rock band and there's a rock band, but all rock bands generally have their own identity. But in the tenor space, they tend to be pushed into the same middle ground. Yeah. So is that a big consideration on your part?
Absolutely. You know, when we first were introduced to each other, at least Remy, myself, and Fraser, you know, we were all in our careers, our solo careers, and when they brought us together, we were like, not another tenor group. We were almost, you know, like skeptical of it, right. You know, until we met each other and we sang with each other. There was something truly magical that happened. We actually were put together the day we met. There were record producers there, record companies, agents, and they thought we were together for years. Yeah.
You talked about your careers earlier. I mean, one hopes to aspire to some sort of magical moment in life, but as a teenager, you were Jesus early, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Were you like you 16-year-old Jesus or something like that?
I don't phrase it that way usually, but
he still thinks he's Jesus.
To clarify, folks, I was in a musical called Jesus Christ Superstar, and I played the role of Jesus in Australia when I was 16. But I didn't call myself Jesus.
Jesus plays you, son.
Okay.
That was for channeling. You, Mom. That was for you, Mom. Okay. Anyway, you were saying
someone's going.
Yeah, I did some channeling, but you know, that was an unbelievable experience. You know, to be actually 15 is when I was offered the scholarship to go study in Australia, and you know, I didn't think too hard about it. I just knew that it would be a life-changing experience, and you know, living over there for a year, and I got to play soccer and run track as well, which, you know, sporting has always been an important part of my life. But
Pan Am Olympian.
Yeah, Pan Am's right. Olympians, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw you some pictures, and here's what I want you to do. When you see that, what do you think? Wait, sing it for me.
If I had $1 million.
All right.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Which one of you gets highest in the register? Who can sing the highest?
We all sing.
All the same?
We're all tenors, right? So tenors obviously is a range.
Who can do this, though? Next one.
Oh, man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
Yeah. Okay, now, one more. If I show you this picture, what do you want to do? How do you sing to it?
What do you guys want to do?
Is there a favorite? Is there like a moment that you guys go to in all? No, what's the one that you guys hate singing the most?
Oh, we love them all, trust me.
Lie.
We wouldn't put them on an album if we didn't love them.
Okay, that's true when you first put it on an album, but after you've played it for the 200th time, there's got to be one.
Well, we have to change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And usually, you know...
Is there a song like that?
We could, you know, there is a song.
We started getting threats when we took Hallelujah off the repertoire.
Yeah, we love singing that. Every day it seems like we're singing it for the first time, honestly. But today I think we're going to do something a little different because I know at least my family and friends have a hard time with your last name.
Yeah.
So we're going to engrave it in everybody's mind tonight.
Bring it on.
Okay?
When you sing this, I want every U in there. Don't miss a U.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, you tell us how you say it.
No.
No, I want you.
We got to make a fool out of ourselves.
No.
We'll just do it.
Here we go.
Stroumboulopoulos, 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 Stroumboulopoulos. And don't you forget it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, man. Good job, bud. Thank you so much. The Tenors, everybody. There's the record. Leave with your heart. We'll be right back.